Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of Worlds of Horror. So listen, I gotta say, I'm freaking popping off. We cleared, last night was first raid night of the week, because we do Thursdays and Saturdays, which by the by, don't question it. By the by, we're not gonna do Night Errant again, absolutely not. We'll do Ill-Fated though, as a treat. Why are we doing so many Ico runs? Do not ask the question. Straw man in my head. Like, listen, this is Twitter now, making somebody up and then getting mad about it. Like, nobody, like, if anything, people have been like, hell yeah, Ico's sick as hell, keep playing Ico. So it's like, they're literally just making somebody up and getting mad about it. And by, like, obviously that's a bit, I'm not actually mad at the straw man in my head. Obviously not. We're taking discipline 100%. Probably should have. I mean, we're probably gonna use the monkey wrench. Like, let's be honest. So let's just take strength and then hope we have a strength check. And if we see Super Smash Bros. Final Destination Koiji only no items, then we know that we made the right choice. Let's go! Calculated. Also dexterity. We can do dexterity very easily. It's just one quick thinking is a treat. Remember your seconds. Light source. No knowledge though. There is a charisma check, which is, I mean, how dare you, phone? How dare you? There is a charisma check. I also might have to Emmerdale. I'm waiting on a delivery that you have to be an active participant in the delivery process, if that makes sense. Why don't you just say you have to sign for it? Listen, it wouldn't be a web video if I didn't explain things in either the most simplistic and confusing way possible, somehow, or the describing, like, basic social interactions like an alien. But, you know, it is what it is. So, do a little library notes as a treat. Oh, good. Nice. I didn't want those anyways. I didn't want a fund. Are you crazy? We're going to a cosplay party later tonight. That's, not what I'm doing in real life. That's just what Aiko's gonna do if she manages to save the world in time. This is just an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where Buffy is trying to, like, balance being, like, well, depending on what season, either a high schooler or a college student. But she's trying to balance one of those things, depending on how long you stayed with the show. I've watched the entire show multiple times. I really like it. I don't really know what the creator of that series, or like the writer of that series, is up to nowadays, but they made a show that I really liked when I was younger. You know, it's basically just, like, Aiko balancing. I mean, Aiko's, like, 19, right? So why is she still going to a high school? That doesn't make sense. But, like, all the characters are, like, 20 plus, aren't they? That's a little bit weird. That kind of reminds me of all things, the Family Guy bit. Or is it, like, I'm pretty sure both Family Guy and The Simpsons have done this. But it's like the bit where, like, Homer / Peter goes back to high school or goes back to college or something like that. I'm pretty sure both of those shows have done it. Like, of course they have, right? Like, it's been so long. Like, they've been airing forever. So I imagine, surely. So what are we gonna do for an extra fund here? I think we'll go Police Station Gaming, and then we'll go ahead and do Wish for Money. Panic absolutely is trash. You do indeed hate to see it. I was about to auto buy that, but we're not looking for that. We're looking for the monkey wrench. We're looking to reject humanity and return to Bonk. Oh my god, the mansion is doomed, brother. The school and the mansion are doomed. I don't know if I want to do the side quest. I mean, this is pretty easy. That's a pretty easy decision right there. We pretty much want to take any guaranteed outcome over I mean, technically, doesn't this have a chance to succeed? Because Ill-Fated is so weird, dude. Ill-Fated is so weird. Because there are some stat checks that you can do that make sense. Like, you can pass the the lighthouse threshold checks. I got my words mixed up there. Did we go to the... I meant to click the mansion to, like, check, but here we go. We're going to the village, we're going into the forest. No way you're gonna eat that. But yeah, we pretty much need to take, like, every guaranteed outcome that we can get, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we'll take a little Doom as a treat, that's fine. Just as a treat, though. Oh, wait, we could opt into stamina there, it's not that bad. But there are some stat checks that you can succeed, like the lighthouse threshold checks of being 8 or higher. Then there are some ones that are a little bit more dubious, like, but they still make sense, right? Like, for Vigil, in order to get the good ending in Vigil, I'm pretty sure you have to do those, like, you know, find the fire logs, which is a perception check, or, like, eat the food, which is a strength check. You can succeed both of them on Ill-Fated. Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't done it on this patch, so I don't know. But in the previous patch, and the patch before that, and the patch before that, you could. Well, whenever Ill-Fated was added, I don't remember. Probably just, the wolves can walk on 2 legs now. Probably fair. I think this is too risky. I don't think we want to take Doom all the time, and that's a pretty convenient, like, 1 stamina we can take. It's incredibly lucky, like, hugely lucky. I'm not entirely worried. I did take Discipline, didn't I? I really am stupid. Don't worry about it, doesn't matter. I was like, oh yeah, we need to heal because we're gonna fail all of our skill checks. What does Discipline heal by? Okay, well, I mean, it's not entirely useless. Like I was saying, you can succeed some skill checks. For instance, other skill checks that you can succeed are the ones that are scavenging for items. You can... Any skill check that has you scavenging for an item, I'm pretty sure works on Ill-Fated. Not sure on this patch. That's the asterisk with everything that I'm saying. We were on, like, what, like 9.17? What was it? For, like, the longest time? We were on the pumpkin patch for, like, the longest time imaginable. So... And that's not throwing shade. That's just the truth. So, yeah, we'll do Bulletin. That's fine. We need to go to the forest twice. Oh, no. Oh, no. But, yeah, no. So we're... I don't actually have this one committed to memory yet. I'm pretty sure this is Reason? Yeah. Okay, so Reason is right. Stamina's left. It's weird that you'd be walking down the street and with a crowd of people, and there's a businessman, and you're all in the middle of the forest. This is a nightmare, by the way. This is like the one person you don't want to see. Like, we can kill her in 2 turns, and I think we will, but it's just like, that's not the kind of enemy that you want to see. Like, if you're gonna fight Barkwoman, you're preferably wanting to fight with Kana by your side or something like that. But the Monkey Wrench with Aiko does make it easy because you can guarantee 10 damage every turn. You just have to commit to taking 2 damage, which is, like, kind of fine. Like, the 10 EXP I'm pretty sure is worth it. Now, this, on the other hand, is a little bit sketchier. I don't know if I want to do something like this. I don't know if I want to do something like that at all. That's multiple coin tosses, and one of them's not in our favor. It would be pretty sick, though. We could brace for impact, take 1, and then kill her next turn? Yeah. That's a reasonable approach. So listen, Discipline isn't entirely useless. I did take it under false pretenses, as just sort of like, oh yeah, it's good early. But there are skill checks that we can get in the previous patch. Again, everything that I talk about when I talk about Ill-Fated strategy is on the patch that we played for a year. So I have no idea if we are even, like, if that's even a consideration here. But, yeah, would Fast Swimmer have been better? But here's the thing. Like, when you know what the events do and how strong the enemies are, and how to manage your Doom, the game's not that bad, right? Like, so taking a useless perk, like, we take useless perks all the time. It's not a big deal. Do we want to take... No, we'll read them, that's fine. Although, I believe you can get something truly evil there. I don't know if you can, but I believe you can. Now, we don't have any money, so we would have to get disemboweled or lose reason. I think we'll lose reason. I think that's fine. Fine for now. I do like how the hospital is safe. I don't think we have any mysteries taking place in the hospital. I don't think that one works, because I'm pretty sure if you succeed that's EXP. We're gonna go ahead and take, this is gonna be a controversial one, but running shoes is definitely gonna be pretty pog. If we get into a fight that we don't want, we can leave easily and we don't have to worry about it too much. We can definitely take some more Doom, by the way, so we don't really have to opt into... If we have a choice, we should probably opt into... I forgot that I gave you EXP. It's been so long since I chose that. 5 EXP for 2 Doom is pretty bad, but, like, I mean, it's like visiting a doomed location twice with a compass, so it's not, like... It's not great, but it's not, like, terrible either way. And also the thing is, like, another thing that I want to say is, like, our combat's not bad. Like, could we kill the Lumpy Officer in 1 turn with Fast Swimmer? Yeah, but it's still not that bad. Like, 1 stamina damage... Like, we're not gonna lose the game for 1 stamina damage. So I don't really think it matters. Oof. Although, now, 2 stamina damage on the other hand. Now you're speaking my language. But we can probably, like, I mean, we'd have to be very, we'd have to be very unlucky. We'd have to be extraordinarily unlucky. And I was tempting the fates there. I was tempting fate. But, no, we don't miss those. We take reason either way, right? Like, we're taking reason either way. 10% Doom for 2 allies. Yeah, that's fine. And Kyoko and Iwa are pretty good. Like, if you were gonna... You know, if there were 2 allies that you wanted, it would probably be an ally that boosts your stats in... Like, boosts your combat stats and gives you plus damage. Like, that's pretty good. Now, we are gonna have to rest at some point, but I think that Fear Festival is probably gonna be what we do next. I think that Fear Festival is definitely fair. I don't remember our second enemy at all. Oh, it was Vengeful Athlete. That's lucky. That's lucky, because it was Bark Woman and then it was Vengeful Athlete. So we'll do Fear Festival now, and then our second mystery was whatever we just did. We'll be able to work it out pretty easily. Like, I have an algorithm for this sort of thing now, with how I choose mysteries. No, we should just heal. Like, we should just heal. Like, if we can get some allies, we can get some allies. It's pretty nice, but I just kind of want to heal up for a bit. Is 2 stamina, like, +1/+1 is not worth 3 Doom. Okay, let's just be 100% real here. +2 stamina is a little bit better. +2 stamina is a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and Onsen for a bit. That's fine. 58% Doom, who cares? We could lose the stamina now if we wanted to. I honestly think that the Fear Festival nerf was not that bad. Because, like, most of the time... Like, here's the thing. The thing that made Fear Festival so strong is that you can pass the time without any bad consequence happening. And, like, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like, the fact that this doesn't do anything... Like, I'm glad it doesn't do anything, because that would be kind of unfair. But, like, let's say if you got an ally, and you were hanging out with them, and you chose not to take them, it would be like, oh, abandoning your friend makes you feel kind of bad, -1 reason, or something like that, right? Like, the reason why Fear Festival is so good is you go to the forest twice, and then you do, like, you literally avoid multiple screens of potential damage by just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth from the... Whatchamacallit? Get a grip. And it's just... And you still get the good ending. And I don't know necessarily, like, how much you can balance the game before it gets, like, super unfun, if that makes sense. Like, sometimes it's just kind of good to have a situation where, do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? If we get hit here, I'm pretty sure we're dead. Let's not do that. that would be a little, that would be a little kind of, like a little kind of sketchy, if you know what I'm saying. Now hold on a minute. I didn't even realize that we had a potential 8 damage yeet. So that changes things. So we can either do a prep and then 2. It's a 70% chance, man. I'm willing to take a 70% chance. You love to see it. Very lucky, very lucky. We're taking good chances where we can. This is B, so this is a little bit scary, but it would save us from having to level up dexterity. That's true. That is true, that's true. That is true and or real. Beautiful, incredible, wonderful. This is what it's all about, man. This is what it's all about. You love to see it. Absolutely incredible. I was about to do an outro there, but I actually just need to Emmerdale after this level up, so... no knowledge. It's not a knowledge check, so we need to start putting a point to Charisma if we want to be able to get to the Heart of Darkness, so we need to remember our seconds. That's important. Yeah, I'm gonna Emmerdale now. See ya in, like, 15 minutes in real time.
Oh, sorry. Suddenly, somewhere, Emmerdale seems to have disappeared. We'll go back to it as soon as we can, once we've found it.
Hey, it's your boy, back again. Let's see. I think I set like a stopwatch when I got up to see how long it would actually be. Oh, did I say 15 minutes? I meant 25. What's our second enemy? Vengeful Athlete, right? I hope so. 69% Doom, are we gonna make it? These are pretty short mysteries, right? We got a kind of a sketchy boss fight after this, though, so... Do we do the boss fight last, or do we do it now? Because we can't really guarantee our health later. Maybe we got 11 strength, man. We're probably gonna be level 5 by the time we reach the boss if we get, like, a combat encounter before then that's not a ghost that we run away from. I'm gonna move the microphone a little bit closer. So listen, while I was gone, I realized something. That, this is a classic web bit. And, I mean, I say it's a bit, but it is true. But it is classic, regardless. I was walking around, I was like, have I eaten today? And I was like, oh, no, I haven't. That's a problem. So I grabbed, like a food bar, which I have taken precisely 2 small bites out of, and now we're here. So, we gotta go with this, because, like, we're about to fight a stamina boss, you know what I mean? Like, we gotta... We're about to fight a stamina boss, we gotta preserve our stamina as much as possible. You hate to see it. You absolutely despise to see it. You cannot stand to see this. Mainly because we'd have to throw something, and we would take 4... We take 4 reason damage. Get me out of this one, Chief, it ain't it. But, yeah, what's that picture, bro? What's that picture? I would like to know. But yeah, get me out of this mystery, man. Get me out of this mystery. Can we do it? Can we do it with 5? I think we can do it with 5. That's fine. Oh, I thought we were... I thought we were done with the mystery. Oh, no. I thought that was it, but no, that's, I'm calling the police? No, we'll lose the reason then, that's fine. We could do it with 5, but if we lose stamina here, we're kind of in a sketchy spot. We did not get any EXP this floor, by the way. Take a bath. Are you bathing in blood? What the heck? So it got a little bit sketchier, I'll admit. But if this is sketchy, I'm just saying, if this is sketchy, we're gonna die. Brace for impact. Desperation. That's still 4 attacks, which is really funny. Can we do this? Okay. I thought that maybe we could glitch the game. So we would rather do... like... that, I think. I don't know, dude. It is what it is, right? Hold on. So this is gonna do 11 damage. So we could do 22 damage. Alternatively, this is gonna do 15. That's gonna do 15 damage, man. That's gonna do 15 damage. It's a 77% chance. You gotta go with it, man. You gotta go with it. You gotta go with it. We're gaming. Okay. We are still probably gonna die, though. Okay, we need to heal here, for sure, for sure. Price hike. Arcane Storm. You hate to see it. No fetid fumes, though. No fetid fumes. We could potentially make something happen here. That is entirely true. Leadership. Oh, but if we want to get that charisma check, though. I mean, we'll go ahead and take leadership. And we're gonna take reason. And we'll see what can happen. We can get rid of Kyoko, by the way. Like, just so you know, we can let Kyoko go, and then we'll get our Doom back. So do keep that in mind. We're in good hands. It's not as dire as it may seem. It's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. And do remember as well, that ramen is like one of the shortest mysteries in the game, so it's like, it's okay. We'll do that, that's fine. So we're just gonna speed run through this. Does it affect anything? Not really. This is bad, though. Like, obviously this is bad. Like, that's good. But, do we have a chance to kill him if we... Of course we do. Okay, so... I mean, that's not gonna get us there. But... that will. So, you know, we can, as a treat. We could probably do that, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. We missed. We missed, so that sucks, but, you know, that's fine. That's completely fine. We're gonna go ahead and... How many times have we been cursed? We can go back here for a stamina curse. That's... we can get cursed 2 more times. Okay, so we're gonna take 3 reason damage. That's non-negotiable. I'm glad we didn't hard commit to that. We'll try to avoid getting the 3rd curse for as long as possible. It's not bad. That's not bad. I'm gonna take it. That's not bad, man. That's not bad, because here we go. We can rest. We can fetid fumes. That's completely fine. Like, that's a net Doom loss. That's good. And remember, we still have Kyoko. Now this is sketchy. This is unlimited sketchworks. We're gonna get cursed again. Innsmouth look completely harmless. You love to see it. We can rest again. We probably will rest again. Now, are we gonna get unlucky again, or are we gonna just like? Are we like pogging? We're pogging. This is that is the poggers, as the Twitch chat would say. I don't know why, but like ever since like I didn't really know much about Twitch, right? Like I used it to watch Team Unity Tuesday, and then once Team Unity Tuesday stopped, I kind of like went off of Twitch, and I only got back on it recently because of like meeting Joey and then meeting Plunger. And so I pretty much just know like Twitch vernacular because of them. So if you think that like it's weird for somebody to say pog, then, you know, don't harass them. But you could like go into their chat and say, Web says Web says you're bad at World of Horror. Don't do that. Or at least if you do it, make sure that you preface it as a joke first. But Joey would probably... let's see, call the police, follow the weird. Well, I guess Joey's doing the VTuber thing now. So it wouldn't be Joey, it would be Josephine. But, let's see, follow the weird man, do nothing, call the police. This is sketchy as hell. Because you do nothing, and it's like, what, like, is do nothing Doom? Or is it stamina? Like, I think it's stamina. Okay, good. So we're forced to sit on the floor. Do we want to rest one more time? Does it matter? Because it's your seconds, Takashi. No, it's light source. I just had that moment, like, I can't remember what game it is, but there's like a game where you have like this prophetic vision or whatever that's like, Like, I think it's like a mystery game or something, but you have like there's like a realization moment sound effect. It's like a ding, and I just heard that in my head. Is it that FMV horror game with Johnny? No. What's it, like Hugo Punch? Is that what I'm pretty sure that's the thing I'm talking about. Like, that's the realization, like the sting sound effect. That's what I heard in my head. But what is that called? Like, I remember the villain, Hugo Punch, but I don't remember what it's called. It's like a hotel game, so it's really cool. I actually wouldn't mind giving that a try at some point. But I have a few other things in the pipeline before then. But it's like, that's a cool game. That's a really cool game. And I remember that. Like, I think I watched it more recently, like, a few months ago, when I was, like, grinding Eureka. Oh my god. Has it really been, a couple months since I beat Eureka? Oh my god. But, you know, I think I watched somebody play it, like a while ago, and it was cool. And it was certainly one of the more unique games. Like, more unique horror games that kind of came out in that period of time. But, anyways, what are we doing? We're gonna take -6 reason? That's kind of sketchy. That's kind of sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. But this should be fine, because we have a spell that we can forget. As long as we don't get, like, a reason cadaver, I'm pretty sure we're fine. Speaking of reason cadaver, confront the stranger. That's getting thrown out, right? That's stamina? Yeah, that's completely fine. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Completely fine, we win. We win these. I'm just a little bit, like, cautious, because I threw yesterday's episode, so it's like, you gotta... You got to, just be a little careful. We might have to let Kyoko go. There's no Takashi. There's no Seal of Slanesh here, so we can just say, like, as Aiko approached the lighthouse, she turned back to her friend Kyoko. Kyoko, you gotta get out of here. This place, the forest, it knows that you're here. You've gotta run. You've gotta flee Shiikawa. And so Kyoko left the party. But I'm pretty sure we're, like, completely fine. Like, this is okay. We do need to forget the third eye. I don't remember how we got this spell, but we got it somehow. And we should just be fine. Like, we should just be completely okay. Like, it is what it is. We're gonna not be able to do the light source, that's -3. It's supposed to be -2, I think, but... Or at least, I think that's... one of them is supposed to be -2, is what the wiki says, but... It's always been -3, at least for as long as I can remember. So... Yeah, it was Vengeful Athlete, right? Yeah. So what do we level up? Obviously, like, obviously we get that dexterity gain going. Aiko's gonna be the fastest person in the land. But, Iwa was really nice. Iwa kind of trivialized things quite a bit. Okay, let's think about it. We did Freaky Feature first. It was Bulletin. I don't remember, but I'm looking at those 4 mysteries, and I'm like, Bulletin is the one that I did second. Because if I have an opportunity, I almost always do Freaky Feature first. And then, like, here's the algorithm, okay? Is there a mystery that primarily takes place in a roads closed area? Which would be Freaky Feature, Found Footage, and Household Hell. Specifically, ones that don't lock you out of the town, because I always like to go to the town first. So, I guess the criteria specifically would be, can you go to the town, and is the mystery primarily taking place in a roads closed area? So, Freaky Feature, Household Hell, Botany. And then the second is, can you go... And it depends on how many out of town. I'm gonna call them out of town because you don't go to the town at all. They take place primarily in, like, one location, or they have, like, their own UI or whatever. Is there a mystery that locks you out of the town but takes place in a roads closed area? This gets priority if there are multiples, because you don't want to go from out of town, or locked out of town, locked out of town, locked out of town. You don't want to do them in a row. You want to break them up as much as possible. Unless there's, like, Ward. Like, I think Ward is kind of an exception because you have access to both the shop and resting at your home. But, like, if it's... is it locked out of town, and do you... Like, I could make, like, a spreadsheet, or, like, I could make, like, a video, like, flow chart explaining it, but normally, assuming that you don't have a lot of locked out of town, what I like to do is there a mystery that has quite a lot of out-of-town roads closed locations? So that would be, like, Twilight TV Terror, I think. I don't have enough experience with that one yet to know. But, like, Bulletin. Bulletin board is a great example, because there's, like, you gotta go to the forest twice, village a lot. That's a lot of roads closed procs that you can get. So then it's, like... So that's kind of the priority list for a normal run, is... Freaky Feature of Found Footage, Botany, Household Hell, Bulletin, and then potentially something like Fear Festival, Ward, what's the Peculiar Painting? What's the other one? Vigil? Vigil, Fear Festival, Ward, Peculiar Painting. I feel like I'm missing one. Am I missing one? Locks you out of town. No, I think I've got them. Am I giving, like, major disrespect to a mystery now? I genuinely don't remember. But, and then after that, it's, like, everything else, and then, like, guaranteed bosses, like, always go last, right? So, School Scissors Timeline A, unless you have a way to kill her early, in which case you can get the Cursed Scissors and then win the rest of your run. Right, there are obviously, like, asterisks, like, do you have a way to kill the boss early? And if you do, then you can kind of, like, break up the flowchart to get, like, a good reward early. Like, you could just throw unlimited brickworks at Akamanto until he dies. You could throw unlimited brickworks at... You could go to a town location, get 5 bricks, win that mystery, go to School Scissors, whatever. Like, bricks change everything. You can do anything you want with bricks. Bricks are the most versatile thing in the goddamn game. But the only thing that bricks can't do is heal you. Like, that's literally the only thing that they can't do. They're they can fulfill every other purpose in the game. And for, like... a seemingly, like, high random chance going to vending machines, like, bricks are cracked. Like, bricks are insane. They are the most versatile things in the game. The only thing they can't do is heal you. But, I mean, they kind of give you damage mitigation by killing every enemy in one turn. But, like, yeah, for real, though. Like, obviously this is excluding bricks. Like, if you use bricks, then you're gonna, like, bricks are just game-breaking. Like, they are completely ridiculous. If you want to win... Oh my god, I'm starting to think. If you can customize the town... Hold on. I just bumped the microphone stand. I don't care. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Can you customize the towns? Can you customize the towns on challenges? Did I just crack the code? Like, I was thinking, like, oh man, somebody needs to make guides for how to beat all of these challenges on Harbinger of Doom. No, hold on. Oh my god, you can just... Okay, Ghastly Presence, can't use combat actions? Oh boy. That's... Damn, bro, that's so crazy. I can't use combat actions? Wow. Well, okay, if the brick is gonna be rude, then... It is what it is. For some reason, when you get, like, one brick, I feel like bricks are like a school of fish, or like a swarm. They travel together. But, like, 8% Doom... Like, look at this, man. Like, in our inventory, we have 28 damage for 10% Doom. Like, that's just... Like... Come on, man. Like, it just... Like, that's a little bit broken. Like, that's a little bit ridiculous. I don't care about winning the mystery, okay? I genuinely don't. Just give me, like, a fight. Like, that's what I want. I want to show a proof of concept here in action about how, like, how broken bricks are, okay? This is not another run that we're doing, okay? This is literally just, I want to show you. Listen, this stand, this Ghastly Presence... if you can still throw, this Ghastly Presence ain't got shit. Also, this is, like, the best run. Like, if I was choosing the events properly, this is, like, one of the best Ghastly Presence runs you could, like, probably have so far. Like, we've gotten really lucky with the events. I've just been choosing wrong. Because I really don't care. Like, as long as we live to a fight, I want to see if you can throw. If you can throw, then, guess what, brother? And or sister? I don't know. I don't know who's behind the screen. I can't see you. Oh my god. We've done it. We've found out how to beat everything in the game. Like, they really are the most versatile things. It is absolutely crazy. Out of the 26 new events we found, I really like the one where Brick Frog gave us a brick for being a homie. I actually watched that clip. Like, I hadn't watched that show before, but somebody commented about how they wanted to make a Brick Frog character, and that's really funny. Because I looked up the clip, and it's like this supervillain meeting, where it's like we're trying to find, like, supervillains for our society, and the guy walks in, he's like, Brick Frog! And they just tell him to get the hell out immediately. Like, they don't even give him a chance. They give everybody else a chance. They don't give him a chance. It was really funny, actually. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Why even, like, World of Horror, easy game. It's been solved. Just get bricks.